My name is Lisa, and we're here to talk about Newman, who is just my soul dog. He came into my life completely by accident. I wasn't ready for another dog. I had just, another dog had just passed away a few months before that. And I was shopping at PetSmart for food for my other animals, and they had a big adoption event outside in the parking lot. And there was a big, huge fenced-in cage, and there was a big sign on the door, on the wall that said, "I'm not sick, I have distemper." And I looked in, and there was this big dog that was had the worst bounce tremors, and it just looked like he was constantly going to vomit because the tremors came from his diaphragm. And I had watched other people walk up to the enclosure, and they just ignored him. And then I asked if I could just take him out for a walk and take him out for a run. And when we ran, no tremors whatsoever. So I knew that day that he was coming home with me. Newman was just a big 75-pound goofball. And I'd never expected his tremors to go away. And by about 6 months into it, he didn't have any tremors at all. Maybe a small little paw flick, but consistent running, and I think being in a non-stressful environment with our family just brought so much joy and so much more unexpected things from him, because we got a dog that was very ill, and we had certain expectations. And then when he came into our lives and settled in, he just brought so much joy, and he mothered probably 30 foster kittens. He loved the kittens, and he just came into my life at a time when I didn't think I needed another dog, but clearly I did. With Newman was the first in-home euthanasia that I ever did. I had just never considered it before. I volunteer with Dr. Chelsea at Animal Rescue, and she is the one that brought it up. And I thought, that's just a really, really good idea. What bothered me the most about having to take an animal, one of your pets, one of your family members, to a vet clinic for the end-of-life procedure was that animal is so stressed to begin with. They usually don't like to be in the car. They're separated from their family members, from the other animals in their family. And when you get to the office, they take your animal from you to prepare them for the procedure. And that always just struck me as something that didn't sit well with me. I knew that the animal wasn't comfortable. So when the idea of Caring Pathways came up, it was just a great concept to begin with. From my first phone call to Caring Pathways, the receptionist was fantastic. And it's a hard decision to make because you never know, am I doing this too soon? Am I waiting too long? But the minute you make that decision, you want it to keep moving forward. So from the first phone call with the receptionist to scheduling the time for the vet to come over, it was so smooth and so seamless. I didn't have that panic come up like, am I doing the wrong thing? Am I doing this too soon? And the vet comes in and does a really thorough evaluation. So you know if it's that animal's time or if it's not that time. A thorough evaluation makes you feel so much better and so much more confident in your decision, especially at such a hard time. So the minute the vet came in, it's not a rush at all. It's kind of on your schedule. So you feel comfortable with the animal setting in. With Newman, he just climbed up right on the couch and just laid down. And he had been pacing and upset for the better part of that day. And within hours, Caring Pathways was there. Answered all of the questions, just make the situation really easy. The vet was funny with our other animals that kept trying to get up on the couch and find out what was going on. And then the whole procedure is explained, and it's just a really intimate, really easy way to do that. And I think most importantly, your biggest job as a pet owner is to give that animal the greatest kindness that you can do and help them out of this world with the same kind of joy that you came into your house. Sorry. And in that intimate setting, with a very caring vet and such an easy procedure, it's such an easy, great transition in giving your animal that nice, easy, soft landing and a nice, easy transition. It's the best thing that I've ever done in that situation. It's one of the most difficult decisions that you will ever make. And you're not just making it for yourself, you're making it for a very, very loved member of your family. And by using caring pathways for in-home euthanasia, it's such a seamless and easy transition. From the very first phone call that you make to Caring Pathways, the receptionist is more than helpful. And, it's usually a tearful phone call, and they handle that with such grace and help you move through that process, all the way to the vet calling and say, hey, I'm about a half hour out. So you know what your timeline is the whole time, because it's stressful. And you're just like, I just want to get this over with. I just want to get this done. Am I doing this too fast? And all of that stress goes away the minute the vet walks in that door. It's so easy and so relaxed. I can't imagine doing it any other way.